Some people see the message, they have the time, they could reply instantly, but they don't. And psychology says this delay is rarely about laziness, disrespect, or playing games. In many cases, it reflects how someone manages energy, boundaries, and emotional control in a hyper-connected world. Let's break down the real psychology behind people who delay responding, even when they're free. They control access to their attention. In a world where everyone expects instant replies, delayed responders subconsciously reclaim control over their attention. They understand that availability creates obligation. So instead of letting notifications dictate their mental state, they respond on their own terms. Psychologically, this reflects attentional sovereignty, the ability to decide when and how others access your focus. 2. They separate availability from emotional readiness. Being free doesn't always mean being mentally prepared. Many delayed responders are emotionally selective. They don't reply until they can engage fully, clearly, and calmly. They avoid half-present conversations because fragmented communication feels draining. This isn't avoidance, it's emotional pacing. 3. They dislike reactive communication. Instant replies often lead to impulsive words, misunderstandings, or unnecessary explanations. People who delay responses prefer intentional communication over reactive messaging. They take time to process what they feel, what they want to say, and whether saying anything is even necessary. Psychology links this to high self-regulation, responding thoughtfully rather than reflexively. 4. They protect their mental flow. Delayed responders often value uninterrupted mental states. They might be reading, thinking, working, or simply resting, activities that lose depth when constantly interrupted. Even a quick reply breaks cognitive momentum, so instead of replying immediately, they preserve their internal rhythm and respond when it won't fragment their focus. 5. They don't use messaging for emotional validation. Some people text to feel reassured, noticed, or emotionally anchored. Delayed responders usually don't. Their sense of stability doesn't depend on real-time feedback. They don't feel pressured to prove interest or availability through instant replies. This reflects internal emotional grounding, the ability to remain steady without constant interaction. 6. They're aware of the expectations loop. Immediate replies train others to expect constant access. People who delay responding often do so intentionally to prevent unhealthy expectations from forming. They know that once instant availability becomes the norm, it's difficult to reclaim space later. So they set the rhythm early, quietly, without explanation. 7. They value calm over urgency. Delayed responders don't rush emotional exchanges. They understand that not every message requires speed and not every moment needs a response. By slowing the pace, they keep conversations grounded rather than reactive. Psychologically, this aligns with emotional regulation, choosing calm over compulsion. So if you're someone who delays responding even when you're free, it doesn't automatically mean you're distant, uninterested, or careless. Often it means you've learned something subtle but powerful, that your time, attention, and emotional energy are not emergencies, and sometimes the healthiest response is choosing when to respond at all,